Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Complicated Movie Show.
And if you noticed, we're back in our
We're
studio,
back!
the legendary studio.
Legendary?
If this is legendary, then good God,
Right.
Olympus must be some other level.
God.
Well, whatever. Anyway, so today we are going to review, excuse me, the review of Creed.
Really good movie.
That was
very good.
such a good movie.
That was a good movie.
That was, I don't really have the words for it. It was just good. They brought in Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa, which was awesome.
You know I'm back. Adrian Ibigal. I'm here to take on Creed's blood.
I guess.
Well, he still felt pretty fucked up about his wife dying.
Well,
his son,
wife,
and his son.
Polly.
Don't talk about Polly, man. I'm a best friend.
Polly's dead. His wife's dead.
They both got cancer.
Mickey's dead.
Oh, you know, man, the C word. But
Everybody's
He died in
dead.
the 80s.
Yeah. Everybody's dead though. Apollo. Like he's really lost everything.
But then he found, the young Apollo's bastard child.
But enough about
His-
Rocky because this is Creed. This is
This
all
is
about
all about Adonis Creed.
Adonis Creed. Which at first he was Adonis Johnson, right? Adonis
Johnson.
And he didn't like, his obviously, because Creed's actual wife came and got him and stuff. So, and then she told him about his dad, and then he was just like at first he felt kind of conflicted about his father because he really didn't know one, he didn't know him, and two, he thought that he abandoned him when he died, or there was it was all I know that's
It wasn't his choice.
Yeah, I agree. That was the Russian guy's choice.
yeah, but no one sees it that way.
There's a lot of confliction because there's one line that kind of because Rocky still feels guilty for what happened.
Because he feels like he could
He
have stopped
feels like he should have stopped it. He still, to this day, feels like
Yeah.
He could have, and you know what? He could have and saved his life, but no one knew that the Russian would punch him to death.
Well, I mean, in the beginning, he said, "You will lose."
But he did,
and then the Russian guy didn't get charged for it. It was like he
well,
murdered
it's in a
someone.
boxing ring.
People
and
have died
Yeah,
before.
people die. I mean, if you die on a sport,
It's like
it's not unless there's hard proof that you're intentionally trying to kill the guy.
Mike Tyson.
Well, he was trying to kill him. He was just trying to win at any cost.
Yeah.
But anyway, obviously, so he does box, and at first he was like, "Oh, I do it because it's my sport," but he really didn't. But he really did. Well, you come to find out that he really did it because his dad did it, and he wanted to be his father.
But he didn't want to carry his
He
father's
watched.
name.
He watched a
first.
lot of his father's films, as you saw in the beginning.
But he wasn't fighting like Apollo. He was fighting like Rocky.
I know, until Rocky trained him the way Apollo trained him.
Pretty much, and I love the vibe of this movie because the movie felt like a Rocky movie. It felt
did.
like the first one a lot to me.
Yeah,
It was almost all the way down.
the
to how
underdog.
it
Yeah,
ended.
the underdog fighting the
Mhm.
champ.
I haven't seen any of the Rocky movies, but I have seen parts of it. So in the parts that I've seen, I did feel the similarness to Rocky from what I have seen from Rocky. So I saw that from Creed.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, bro?
I don't know. The brightness just went crazy. Anyway, brightness went nuts. Anyway, and then I did like out at the end of the movie. There are going to be spoilers. We're not going to do the whole spoilers. I can't talk today. We're not going to do the full review and then the spoiler section separate. We're going to do them all together at once because it's just I think it's kind of a waste of time to do two videos.
Oh, we only do something like that for like Star Wars or
Oh yeah, for Star Wars we're going to do that. For this movie,
Or,
this isn't one of
Batman versus Superman, something like that.
Yeah, Creed. It's like what we did with The Martian. It was like so we're going to just at the end of the movie. We're not going to spoil who won or lost the fight between him and Ricky.
I can't remember. He was pretty something. I can't remember his name.
Pretty Ricky.
Yeah.
Collins.
Ricky Collins.
He was the lightweight champion.
He was
of the world.
undefeated.
He was the undefeated lightweight champion of the world. But he had
And he had a sick entrance.
That was a sick. I love this entrance.
I
I
know,
was
I
like,
was
that
like-
is a dick.
I had chills, dude. I'm like,
Dang,
dang.
that's a guy who really showmanship.
That was showmanship.
But he was going to jail because of a gun.
Pretty much, he just wanted to get some money to take care of his kids while he was in jail.
Yeah, while he was in
couldn't
jail.
control his temper.
Pretty much.
Nope. And but then you see, he takes his father's name. He wants to
takes
be
his
Creed.
father and he keeps Johnson. I love that last scene. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it has Creed on the
I
front. and
love
has
the
Johnson
shorts,
on the
dude.
back.
It has
Creed.
Creed on
It
front.
was the
Johnson on
American,
back.
it was like the American
His
flag
father's
and all that
shorts.
stuff. His father's shorts, but it had Creed and Johnson.
It's like this whole movie had one big as far as I'm concerned, one big statement, which is be yourself, which is make your own name, but don't forget where you came from. Like you are a Creed, but that doesn't mean it defines you.
Yeah,
and like that's
you
why
are Johnson.
He probably had a lot more pressure than Rocky did in the first one because he had
because
to
he was
live up to this name. Like,
yeah, the Apollo Creed,
They were
the
calling his dad
undefeated.
the
Well,
best.
before Rocky.
They were calling his dad the best boxer ever. Like,
Yeah, well, it kind of was.
yeah, I'm like, talk about
Yeah,
shoes to
well,
fill.
I mean, when he was world heavyweight champion, he was undefeated for like 10 years. He was
Long
undefeated
time.
for a long
Until he
time.
fought Rocky. And I guess technically the Russian beat him too.
And we did find
We killed him. Actually killed him.
Well,
we're not. I don't know if we want to say it or not, but we did find out who won the third fight.
oh
We're not
yeah,
gonna spoil that. That's something you guys have to find out because that was a big.
that was a surprise to me.
That was
Actually,
a big
'Cause
surprise.
It really was. It was
Because well, no, we're not gonna spoil. it.
Because the organization is you think you know who
You think
won.
Rocky won?
we just gave it away.
I said you think. I
Screw it. He done already
I
said
said
it.
you think you know.
Apollo
who won.
won.
Apollo
He
won.
done already gave it away.
You see how I was like, you think you know who would win, but you know.
Damn it!
Which makes it even kind of cool. You're like, wow, he was older and he still beat Rocky.
But that was a really good movie because also it showed his transition from hating
Mhm.
Apollo to going like I know he didn't leave me on purpose and I hug him and I love him if he was here today. And it was like, wow, he really just accepted it. He was just like,
And I like
this is who I am.
Rocky kind of turned because he was kind of a pitiful guy. Like he was kind of really down in the dark. He was like, if something breaks, I'm not even gonna bother.
If something breaks, I'm not even gonna.
I got cancer. Cool, just let me die. Like he was really down in the dumps. And Apollo and Adonis.
Adonis.
I've lost so much, kid. There's nothing left for me to live for. Just let me die.
I mean, pretty much. He got really. That was some hell of an acting shots. He made me almost cry a little bit. I was like, oh man, all Rocky.
Like we're on Rocky.
Ah, you got a shitty life.
What happened? What happened to the Italian stallion?
His wife died. His son left.
Left.
My
Because he couldn't deal with having the last name.
As you can see, the Italian ain't right no more.
He couldn't deal with being Balboa.
He couldn't deal with being Balboa because like Rocky Balboa was the undefeated. What happened to his undefeated streak?
He wasn't undefeated.
He lost to Apollo, remember?
He lost a lot of people. He lost Apollo in the first movie,
And then he won.
and then he lost to Mr. T. Remember?
He didn't
remember,
lose Mr. T.
Yeah, remember Mr. T came back,
And then he beat him again.
because he got too cocky and then he beat the hell out
I
of
paid it
him.
for
So he
what?
lost twice.
I know, but after that, who beat him?
Nobody beat him. He just retired with 2 losses.
And with the heavyweight champion under his belt, he retired with the championship.
No, he left it.
Yeah.
He had to give it up to fight the Russian.
Who beat him, Seth?
Oh,
Was
that's true.
John Cena.
Shut up!
No,
I hate that
he did.
stupid thing.
But
I hate
that he had to give it up to fight the Russian. That's how you knew he was really on. He's like, screw this title, I want revenge. But that movie, I didn't look
It was
at.
good.
But you know what though? I like though how Collins was just like, that's a legacy over there, Balboa, and he's just like, no, wait a minute, this isn't about me. But and also you saw how kind of dark he was, and like even though he was going through the whole cancer recovery, and he was still pretty dark. He was still kind of down there. I mean, he wasn't fully up in the light yet, but because it was like even when she said we caught it early, you have a really very good chance of living. I mean, this chance is really high to living. He's just like, nah, I'm not going.
He just wanted
My wife
to
tried
that my
it.
wife went through it, yeah.
It didn't work for her. It was like, yeah, but yours is early. Yours is really, really early. So like, this is a really good chance. And it's just like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. And it's just like, damn. And then when you see Adrian's grave, I'm like, oh man.
You do see how lonely he is when he's sitting there reading the newspaper.
It was his grave.
It's just like,
Their grave.
God, he's a lonely.
Let's see what's going on in the world today. I'm like, bruh.
Well, it's Rocky.
That's the only thing. His only family he got was in the ground until he found Adonis, because they had that bond, that brother, that father-son relationship.
Well, more like an uncle, like an uncle-nephew kind of thing.
Or a godfather.
I mean, it's
Well, he is
the
Italian,
whole
so.
movie.
I tell you one thing though, that last scene when you heard the Rocky music hit, I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, and then it was really funny though. The fight between him and Collins was actually like, I love the way that they did the fight. The fight was like actually like a legit pay-per-view boxing match. It wasn't like it was like a legit pay-per-view boxing match.
Oh, dude,
Awesome.
Adonis' eye. Oh,
man.
God.
He got messed up.
That was hard to look at, dude.
I know, until he found Collins' weakness, but I mean, like, Collins had a lot of head strength. Like, you can hit him in the head all day, it won't
His
matter.
body
If you hit him in the
move.
body, you're like
Pretty
you can
much
take it
take
down.
it to his body.
Body shot. And like I said, one of the scenes I loved most in the movie was the street running scene. You remember that?
Oh, well, it was kind
That
of
was supposed to imitate, like everyone like running behind Rocky.
Yeah,
That
I would. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I mean, sure, do something new with it because he is Creed. So I guess you want
he's
to
not.
be,
Yeah,
you want to be original.
it's actually ironic. I mean, like, Apollo himself got started in L.A. and then obviously no one would train him because everyone knows. Well, at least they knew who he was, but no one else knew who he was. And
Yeah,
they
his
wouldn't
own
train him.
brothers. Well,
His
half brothers.
His half brother wouldn't even treat him with that respect.
I know, and it's funny. Their half brothers were like they weren't like champions; they were just like trainers.
Yeah, they were world pronounced trainers.
Yeah.
So I mean,
They're Creeds.
ain't nothing bad with that.
Hey, can you shake the mouse? It's kind of dark.
But yeah, I mean, overall,
There we go.
I'd say Creed.
That was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
I give it a 9.
I give it a 9.
I would.
Creed 9.
Next to the Martian,
9.
next to the Martian, because I kind of consider this a drama, kind of. Because it really is got some dramatic track. Next to the Martian, like these are two, like right now, like
I know we.
if we were listening to movies of the year, these two would definitely be in there for me right now.
I know because
I
because guys, me and Deshaun, we're not drama fans. I really personally don't like watching dramas. The last good drama I really watched was like Apollo 13. Ironically, Apollo.
Oh, I guess you became Martian. Well, I think someone disagrees. You got a ghost in here, Seth? I don't know about.
Yeah, his name's Charles.
Hey, Charles.
Oh God, the Charlie challenge. You didn't do it, did you?
No, it's so fake. It's the fakest thing ever. All you gotta do is just sit there and wait for it. You don't even have to do it.
9? What do you give it?
I give it a 9.
I give it a 9. And you know what, guys? This is, like last drama I watched was Apollo 13. Okay, didn't do it. It was Apollo 13. That was a great drama, but I'm not really into dramas. This movie was like, wow, I might consider watching these type of dramas.
This and The Martian are definitely two of the most dramatic movies.
You know what?
I've
I would love to watch these movies because I never knew.
I might buy this movie when it comes out. Like,
I think so.
I might watch it on Netflix. I don't know if I'll buy it.
Well, it'll come out on Netflix for a long time.
yeah, you know that.
But anyway, Creed. You know what, guys? Our recommendation, the Comic Game Movie Show recommendation, go out and see Creed. Or if you don't really want to go see it in theaters, just wait for it to come on
inspirational
DVD.
movie, just like the original Rocky.
Yeah,
The
inspiration.
movie made me want to go punch something.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, well, let's talk about some of the spoilers now, real quick. I mean, some of the spoilers that would be spoilers, but I guess maybe they.
Well, Paulie's dead.
Paulie's dead.
Paulie and Adrian.
But you know what,
Because
though?
you didn't see
Adrian's
because you didn't see the Balboa one. Like you didn't see the last one where it explains that Adrian had died. Paulie was still alive in that one, but he died a little shortly after.
Yeah.
So, but you didn't see it, so you didn't know. So to you, it was a spoiler.
Yeah.
I already knew that because I saw the other movies. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did not know that.
Rocky obviously.
Was that
had-
Rocky 5, right, when they died?
No, there's another one that's called Rocky Balboa. It came out in 2007.
Rocky has lymphoma, obviously. I know
Yeah.
you said.
He has cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he had cancer, but he did get the gamma treatment for it. But also, there's something else. Adonis fought in Mexico.
Yeah, he was
Because-
15-0 in Mexico.
He was 15-0 in Mexico, and and that's with no training, no experience whatsoever. That's just him going balls to the
Natural
walls.
talent.
And then also you saw that talent being to work. I mean, he still had to work, to get to where his the status of his father. But you know what though? Even though this was his first loss in the major boxing world, I think if they come out with the Creed 2, they're gonna
Oh yeah, that's the big spoiler. He loses in the end.
he loses.
I don't know if I count it as a loss.
It was the Rocky.
It was a very split decision.
Rocky lost in the first one.
But then yet Apollo came out and said
count
it
it as a
was
draw. Because no one really.
Oh no! The reason why I said that was because it was a very split decision on the
Mhm.
one. Because Rocky just was going at Apollo.
Yeah, but it was a split decision in this one too, which is
Yeah,
kinda good.
very split. Only one person was out of all the people that picked Collins, was only the majority of people picked Creed, but there was just that one extra person that picked
And
Collins.
everybody's like, he's gonna get destroyed too. They're just like, are you kidding me? This kid has only fought one guy. Granted, it was a good guy he fought in his first
One
fight,
of the best.
but
yeah,
he was like,
Leo
he only
or
got
something.
one.
And then it turns out his dad, or the guy that he fought the first time around, spilled the beans.
Because
he was Creed's
because
son.
he was mad that Rocky wouldn't freaking.
Tell him.
Yeah, he was mad at
free
Rocky.
publicity.
You won't help out my son. Why are you helping that kid out? Like he was bad at
He's
first.
Creed's blood.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't help out because he wanted to get away from the whole thing. And that's kind of what he thought caused the whole thing, was because, he was a fighter and did like this, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I did love, though, how he was running a restaurant in Philadelphia. I was just like, so this is where the great Rocky Balboa.
He's got a whole bunch of pictures of things happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why he's actually really decently successful with his restaurant, because it's his wife. Well, Adrian Balboa is, his
Yeah,
wife.
it's Adrian. It's called Adrian's.
Well, yeah, and it's owned and run and operated by Mr. World Heavyweight Championship Rocky Balboa.
World Heavyweight Champion.
But you know what, though? I just wish that they, this is me going back to Rocky 3, where they brought in Hulk Hogan. I wish they brought in a famous wrestler. That'd be kind of
But
funny.
dude, this is only the beginning.
I know, but hopefully
Maybe
the
when
next
they
one
come
they
out
do
with the
this.
sequel,
Maybe not. Hopefully not.
I don't know how they're gonna do this. Are they gonna do it?
Shut up.
Are they gonna do it just like Khan's gonna just be coming out of prison or something?
I don't know. He was in juvie because he was a fighter and he was kind of confused, and his mom died at a very young age.
No, I'm talking about Collins, because he's going to jail.
Oh.
After that, so I'm like, is he gonna just vacate the title?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, he's got to give it up, and then obviously there's going to be like a whole big thing. I mean, you know what? I really hope they do like a world championship match where it's just like that big what they do in Dragon Ball Z. They go up like this.
He should get the
That's what
fight.
he should do.
He should fight that other guy, the guy who was going to fight Collins, the guy who knocked him out.
Yeah.
When at the beginning, when Adonis was like, "Go in the ring, I'll knock anybody out," and he hopped in the ring and knocked Adonis out.
Wasn't that the guy? His name was Leo. No.
He was the
that
number
the
2
other guy.
pound for pound in the world.
Yeah, he was the number 2. He was supposed to fight Collins, and he punched him and broke his jaw or something.
So he was disqualified.
Yeah. So he never fought him. So and Adonis never got a chance to fight him again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe
Well,
that's
now that
gonna
he's
be the-
fully trained, that would be really
maybe
intense
that'll be
fight
the next guy he fights. You know,
for the title, and then Adonis takes the world title.
I
Not the world heavyweight title like his dad, but even though it's really funny, that was the world heavyweight title, and his dad was that quick. He was that quick on his
Times
feet.
have changed. Like in boxing now, it's the lighter titles that are getting
Yeah,
the
you
most
don't
praise.
see a lot of heavy guys
Yeah,
anymore.
it's not really about nobody really cares about the heavyweight title anymore in boxing.
Nope, not anymore. This is funny though. I'm just remembering going back to the old Rockies how quick Creed was for a guy his size. And I was just like, it was like you're gonna see the real Apollo Creed, hard to hit and hard to catch.
That's just like in UFC, the best, like some of the best guys
Oh,
are the
lightweights.
lightweights. And there's no the heavy. I don't even know if I know a heavyweight guy.
Brock Lesnar was a heavyweight.
Yeah, he was a heavyweight. But
He was the two-time UFC heavyweight champion,
Yeah, he's a beast.
and then he quit for some reason.
because he had a disease.
Really? He quit
Yeah.
for legit reason?
Yeah, he had a disease. He had a disease that was doing something to his stomach, making him lose weight. It was like eating his body mass or some shit.
Dang.
Right, too many
But then he got rid of it, and then he decided, you know what, I'm
Go
gonna
back to
wrestle.
WWE because it's a lot safer, I guess. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us on.
Count Game Movie
And
Show.
we will see you
On the next one.
hit the red button.
Hit the red button.
Hit the big red button.
At the very